fourth. Terzo at the control. Still enough time if you're Davao to come back here. But that third quarter, where they let Pasay score 30 points, outscoring the Tigers by 16. This is Keith Agovida, straight to the cup.
Well, isa sa mga problema ng Pasay sa laro na to, one of the few problems that they've had in this game here in the second half has been trying to deal with Keith Agovida.
Dan Sara whips a pass to Salenga. Toby Agustin tries a free. It's good.
Everybody just trying to join in on the scoring party right now para sa Pasay. Defense, the biggest challenge for the Tigers here as they try to mount the comeback. This is still a long way to go para sa kanila, but lucky for them, they still have an entire quarter to play.
61-42. Pasay is 5-3 at home, but they have lost their last two games here against Pampanga and Bataan. Bonifacio, turnaround jumper will not work. Comia the rebound. Arboleda, nakabuelo, lays it up and in, plus a foul.
Coronel tried to gamble there, and he was late in trying to stop instead of just dropping down and providing that interior rim protection para sa Pasay.
Pair of former Perpetual guys going at it there. Arboleda.
Yeah, different generations pero halos pareho ng laro no?
Oo. Mintis yung free throw nga lang ni Harold Arboleda. Dan Sara, Warren Bonifacio, Toby Agustin, Jasper Salenga, and AJ Coronel, the unit for Coach Marlon Martin. Sara against Harold. Three on the shot clock. Bonifacio fell down, got hit, no whistle. Salubre in transition, pump fake.
Offensive foul, yeah.
Caught warding off. Jancher Salubre called for a second foul.
Yeah, Arboleda got Bonifacio on the shoulder. Dear Salubre, very clearly there, warding off Agustin. Good way for Agustin to stay grounded. That's disciplined defense despite the shot fake.
Wait a minute. Let's see what the call is here. Jeff Comia called for that foul. That's his fourth.
That's big for Davao considering that Comia has been their second leading scorer in this game.
Another long stare to one of our game officials. Let's see it here.
Ayun may hampas eh.
Yung siyempre kino-contest ni Comia, nauna si AJ.
Pero madalas naman talaga nang nahuhuli yung pangalawang yung bumabawi.
Yeah. Kakapasok lang from Barangay Malibay. Brian Hilario, but turns the ball over. Not a great game in one of their home games. 16 points against Cebu.
Siya pa nga nanalo ng player of the game.
Yeah.
Dun sa laro na yun.
Agovida sasalaksak sa loob, nasupalpal. Nananatili ang bola sa panig ng Davao Occidental.
And the defense converging on Keith Agovida there. Made his way to his weak side, the right. Pero may halos tatlong pink shirts ang nakapalibot sa kanya doon.
Lob to Comia. Can't get it to go. Salenga the rebound. J.R. Chavez. Gets to his spot. Oh, Agovida mistiming that rebound. Ball will go to Davao Occidental.
Agovida off time that board. Our referees had to confer, all three of them. Pasay is arguing that it was the trail official that called it. Oh, sorry, the lead official who was already on the other side.
We await the result of this challenge by Pasay. We'll return after the short break.
The challenge made by Pasay Voyagers is unsuccessful.
So ultimately, it was the right call. Bola ng Davao Occidental. Unsuccessful challenge by Pasay.
Yeah, clearly it was Salenga who had that last touch. His hand was directly under the ball.
Jackson Mabandos on top of that. 61-44. Uphill climb para dito sa Davao Occidental. Escobedo, the missing link tonight for Davao. Only 3 points. Came in averaging in double figures. Here he is. Oh, and what a beautiful move underneath for Raymart Escobedo.
Nifty play going to the basket there. Slammed on the brakes and used that 1-2 step to perfection.
Under 7 minutes remaining. Chavez. Double team comes. Forcing another turnover against Pasay.
They really have to come back with that kind of defense that they played in the first half itong Davao Tigers. Couple it with plays like this.
Left the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Escobedo can split the defense. Now he attacks AJ Coronel. Pulls it back out to Arboleda. Hand off to Joseph Terzo against JR Chavez. Arboleda for free. It's good. Salenga is down. Got popped in the mouth. Six minutes and 20 left. And Jeff Comia thought that Salenga flopped on that last play. We'll see it here.
Yeah, and Davao's trying to argue that there shouldn't be a review dahil hindi naman daw challenge yung play. But, you know, a player is down. So, when that happens, our referees always have the virtue of seeing what happened in that sequence.
Yeah, but here it is.
No, parang wala namang tama. In fact, it could have been a flop.
Yeah, yun nga yung sinasabi ni Jeff Comia. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a flop.
Not even a wind-up there.
A good thing warning lang yung naipataw sa kanila.
Yeah. Dapat talaga ma-penalize yung ganun player because you delay the game. Exactly. That's why he was warned for that exact reason. Oh, Hilario nailing a three. Pushes the lead back up to 15 points, 64-49.
He's always going to be ready when his number is called. Si Brian Hilario, even though papasok na siya sa game late. Oh!
Now you see me, now you don't. Raymart Escobedo.
This is the moment, this is the time for big plays. And Raymart Escobedo has come up and scored some baskets. This time, making Pasay commit an offensive foul. What a sidestep move right there. Galing dito kay Raymart Escobedo. Finishing with the left hand on the right side.
And getting Soriano and Coronel in the air, both at the same time. This is still winnable if you're Davao Occidental. Bakers doesn't lead. Still enough time here with 5 and 28. Escobedo. Arboleda, crossover. Comia lost it. Foul will be called.
And turnovers is really continuing to haunt the Tigers sa laro na to. That's turnover number 20.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
Well, pareho lang naman yung naging mix ng Davao at saka Pasay from the outside in the first half. But it's been a big difference here in the second half. Pasay already with 5 threes, while Davao has only settled for 3 makes from downtown.
Clean strip by Joseph Terzo. Ryan Hilario, now Tabi. Getting past Comia. Ball tap in transition. Terzo as Coronel to beat. And lost it again. 21st turnover by Davao. Soriano floats it up. No good. Davao in transition. Arboleda bumped into a wall. Coronel, the guilty party there.
It just really hasn't been a good night para kay Joseph Terzo sa laro na to. Yeah, his decision-making has been off, but alam naman natin that he's really not that type of player. But of course, yeah, these kinds of games just only prove to us na may mga gabi talaga that will prove that, you know, players are only human.
Yeah. 8 points for Harold Arboleda though. Joseph Terzo is 0 of 6 from the field. 3 turnovers. Itong free throw na ito hatid sa atin ng Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Arboleda, 4 of 5 at the line, 9 points. Boy, 21 turnovers leading to 24 turnover points in favor of the Voyagers. Steal again. Davao though picking up their defense. Comia behind the back. Agovina scores plus a foul. What a sequence. The Davao Occidental Tigers keep on coming. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Paulit-ulit tiningnan ni Jeff Comia yung kanyang likod. He was looking at his rear to try and check if there was gonna be a trailer. And that, I think, definitely fooled the defender in front of him, making that very difficult pass. What a pretty delivery to Keith Agovida, who converts on the 3-point play.
8 na lang ang lamang from a high of 21 points. 4 and 10 left here in the fourth. Chavez maneuvering, wiggling through traffic. Another stop by Davao. Shot clock violation against Pasay.
Defense now tightening up para sa Tigers here in the fourth quarter.
Dan Sara comes in for J.R. Chavez. Coach Marlon Martin wants more stability in the backcourt. Plus 12 here in the fourth for the Tigers. Escobedo turns the corner, switching hands, but can't finish.
Just a tad bit short on that layup attempt.
3 and 36. Sara. Sanko, top of the key, gets it to AJ Coronel. Bonifacio, jumper, no good. Arboleda the rebound. Harold. Now opts to post up. Tabi able to snatch the ball away from him. Foul given up on Joseph Terzo. As as Cyrus Tavi writhing in pain. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. This is a big call. Could potentially shift the momentum here. Tavi still down on the floor. Mpbl Davao just clamping on the defensive end here to catch up and cut this lead down to single digits, Javi. Let's see this play one more time. Yeah. What do you think?
Just a regular foul.
Yeah. Kasi paiwas naman umiiwas kasi sa contact si Cyrus eh. Ito.
One thing I could say is that Pasay certainly has some potential actors in the future.
64-56.
But if they do decide to enter showbiz, they're gonna take a lot of workshops. Medyo off pa yung
Uy, hindi. Unsportsmanlike foul, Javi, ha?
Oh, okay.
Wow. Much.
That's really very surprising.
This will be befuddlement of Joseph Terzo.
And that is the 14th Mpbl Davao Occidental.
Dahil ba excessive hard contact?
Hindi na nasabi sa atin kung ano yung naging criteria, no? Pero I really still don't think that it should have been an unsportsmanlike foul.
Tama. Criteria 2. Excessive hard contact. Confirmed by Jojo Belnas. 2 free throws. Converted by Cyrus Tavi.
14 seconds to shoot.
Tavi with 15 points, 8 assists, 4 steals. Pasay retains possession. Sa poste, Bonifacio. Kick out, Sara. Tavi for free. Yes! Actually a long two. Long two-pointer for Cyrus Tavi. 17 points. 4 straight points to bring the lead back up to 12. Turnover again by Davao. Tavi traveled.
A lucky break right there para sa Davao. This is still very much possible para sa kanila. But they have to get more shots in a hurry right now with just 2:35 remaining. And they gotta prevent shots like this. Tavi rising up in rhythm, catch and shoot, nothing but bottom.
Escobedo. Salubre. Hand off to Jeff Comia. 8 on their shot clock. Comia, baseline drive. Oh, what an acrobatic move from Jeff Comia.
Still was able to drink a cup of coffee in the air and finish on the other side.
11
Ito si Jeff
points.
Comia.
Second guy in double figures with 11. Oh, Mark Sanko able to trickle that one in. Last 2 minutes of the game. And Pasay up by a dozen. Comia, kick out. Escobedo, right corner free. Off the mark. Salubre gets it back and scores.
They need a bunch of stops here. Davao.
Salubre with 9 points.
Expect Pasay to try and use the full length of their shot clock.
Dan Sara. Tabi. Against Salubre. Bonifacio. May pagbanggaan kay Harold Arboleda. Sanko takes that free. No. Forward pass Comia. Gets it to Salubre for back-to-back baskets. Davao Occidental still alive. Tabi using his speed to get past the half-court line. Pulls it back out to Dan Sara. A minute remaining. Oh, and Escobedo stealing his pocket. Raymart Escobedo with a layup.
Certainly very much wide open itong pinto para sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Suddenly, it's Pasay turning the ball over.
Tabi in trouble. They barely get the ball across. No need to foul if you're Davao. Time not on their side though. They need to score quickly if they get a stop. Sanko, free on the shot clock. Sara, a second remaining, puts it up. It's short. And a shot clock violation against Pasay. But they were able to burn some time, using the full length of the 24 on that possession. Timeout requested by Coach Arvin Bonleon. His team down by 6, 70-64. Agovida, Harold Arboleda, and Jancher Salubre, the 5 on the floor for Davao, going up against the unit of Tabi, Salenga, Sanko, Coronel, and Bonifacio. Escobedo gets past his defender. Salubre puts it on the deck. Dangerous pass. Arboleda back to Salubre for free. Short. Escobedo gets it back. 16 seconds remaining. Salubre tries one more time. Wala pa din. Had 2 looks but couldn't convert.
I think he had an open shot the first time he got that basketball.
Yung unang pasa, no?
And that was more in rhythm compared to that 2 shots that he actually took.
Yeah. That pass, then he opted to drive baseline. Bonifacio, chance to ice it here. Good on the first. Must feel good for Pasay after 2 heartbreaking losses at home. In a place in the start where they seemingly were unbeatable, but lost for the first time against San Juan. Then bounce back nicely against Cebu. And then those defeats nga against Pampanga and Bataan. But here, they had to fight off this resurgent Davao Occidental Tigers squad. But in the end, despite missing their top gun, Lawrence Victoria, they improved to 6-3 at home. You saw those losses against San Juan and Pampanga. Then that big win early in the season against Ilagan Isabela. But tonight, victory secured over the Davao Occidental Tigers.
The highlight of this game was really the spectacular play of their backcourt. Of course, Felipe Chavez and Cyrus Tabi really helping them kickstart what was a great run by Pasay, especially in the second half. That third quarter in particular, 30 big points.
The final score, 72 for the Pasay Voyagers, 64 para sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Puntahan na natin at courtside si Miss Lyra Punsalan.